Hello everyone and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back on the Sony Playstation 1. I'm the Sheep and Dane, and today we're going to take care of the next level of this game, Digging It. And this is a level I certainly do not dig, if you will, because this level gets introduced to a new gameplay mechanic that some love, some hate. I'm in between. I like the idea of the mechanic, but I can't slow things down. And we also introduced to a new enemy type. Now, this little plant here, be very careful of it. It will cover in fear when you go close to it, which means you cannot hurt it. Now, that might sound like okay, that's interesting. Well, you can hurt it if you ground pound. Now, those plants are very awkward, and it's either this level or one of the later levels where you actually need to attack these plants successfully. Now, if you're just inches off hitting their hitbox, then you will ground pound on their thorns. If you ground pound on their thorns, well, that hurts. That's what can I say? Now, I'm pretty sure the stage also has a death run to it, so we do need to make it through without dying for the first time, I think. I could be wrong, because I get a couple of the levels in this warp room really mixed up, so let's just keep moving on, killing. You don't have to kill those plant things, but I would recommend it because they do give you quite a bit of Wumpa fruit. And as you know, 100 Wumpa fruit equals extra life. Extra life is good. Yeah, I think this is the one with the death route. So what we need to do is get to the death route without dying. So be careful of these guys because they shoot out a bunch of super balls from Super Mario Land. Almost went to say 3D Land then. So they would just shoot out random balls and they will explode. Now these gates are also a big thing with this stage. Basically, you need to time your runs to get by all these gates. Obviously, if you mistime your runs, you're gonna die. And hey, happy face, sad face. You gotta love those tiki enemies. Anyways, just run past these guys. Screw them. Can't be bothered. Grab this. Do I need to do the bonus stage? I don't know if I need to do the bonus stage. I'm just gonna say yes and do it now because, why not? So yeah, bonus stage. There's nothing new to be said here. Just ground pound those crates. Honestly, there's not much more I can explain about these now. I've basically said everything. Like, be careful of TNT blocks because they hurt. And don't try and go for that question mark block at the very top unless you have a death wish, because you want to keep Aku Aku for as long as you want in this warp room. Because, like I said, this section of the game is where it gets difficult. This is where the things start to ramp up in difficulty, and you see me die quite a bit so far in the game, but those deaths are nothing compared to now. So, yeah, I was right. There is a death route. So let's just jump on this here death route by here. Now you want to be careful because after you do this death route, you do need to backtrack. Yes, I know that dreaded word, backtrack. I hate it. Basically, and the backtracking in this stage in particular is really, really difficult. But anyway, I think we should be coming up to the first introduction of the new gameplay mechanic I talked about now. Now this here is a beehive. You go near the beehive, bees come out. Bees are dangerous. Don't want to touch bees. They are fast. They will hurt you a lot, and I don't think I even seen that bee when I got killed then. So no. Like I said, you want to be really quick because this is one of those stages where it's really freaking difficult to stay alive. I mean, you have to get through. Surprisingly, there's an actual checkpoint in the death route, so you don't have to worry about making through the death route in a single go because the game's pretty lenient with that. But there's the clear gem of this route. Now, if you go far enough away from the beehive, the bees will stop chasing you. But for the most part, you do still need to watch out for them because I hate bees. I hate bees in real life, and I hate them in this game. But anyway, what we're going to do is actually grab this checkpoint first before we start the backtracking, because this is... Whoa, hang about that, Crash. Calm down. Okay, be sure to jump over these boost panels because they are very... Download complete. Okay. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is the new gameplay mechanic introduced. Now you can actually press the square button to spin into these things. Now, when you go into this little ground, I think it's clay, to be honest, you can actually spin away bees, which is probably the best way to deal with them. So just jump in the ground, wait for a bee to appear, spin away with your get away animation and just be as quick as possible. As you can tell, Crash is allergic to bees, so you don't want to get hit. Now this will take me a good few tries, so expect some editing here, folks. Alright, okay, get away. Yeah. Fortunately, if you're behind the beehive, chances are you'll be somewhat safe, because when you're behind the beehive, the bees won't come out. It's only when you actually go in front of them. Now, those little plant enemies as well aren't too big a deal when you're under the ground, because you can just simply spin them away. Like, nee. That's probably the safe... See, what Crash is doing there is probably what I'd be like if I had a bunch of bees coming at me and I was underground. Doing my whole, get away, But the key thing in this stage is simply to just take your time. If you don't, you will die. Of course, you're backtracking, so obviously you're gonna die if you don't take your time. And just keep a listen out. You need to hear those bees. Alright, now it's one of these sort of gates. Now, you will need to be careful there, but like I said, keep a ear out. If you hear a bee coming, chances are you need to get ready to spin. Come on. Ooh, alright, I think we're safe now. We should be fine. And I can't believe I just did that. Okay, and we're here now. I think we're getting pretty close to the part where we split off, which I hope so, because I got this gigantic pop filter in my way. And for those of you who don't know, pop filters are basically gigantic pieces of fabric that I put in front of my microphone to stop puzz becoming, making an obnoxious noise. But there we go. Yes. Thank God for that. We've now made it back. So now we need to make it all the way back to where we were without dying. Fortunately, it's easier going back than it is actually heading towards you, especially now I destroyed a couple of things like enemies and such. Although this little section by here is really annoying. No! Okay guys, and we are back. Now that is a very annoying section there. Now, one thing I should say is if you do die enough, the game will take pity on you and give you an AaaAAAHHhh mask. And I normally despise it when games really do take pity on me, but actually, no, I don't really despise it. I usually don't mind it. I just, and if it's something like in the case of New Mario Brothers, I just sort of ignore it. But in this game, basically, I really appreciate the fact it does that, because that makes the getting through certain sections much easier. But anyway, there's the gem, so let's move back again, because the secret pathway isn't actually that far away. It's just a matter of hoping we don't run into a pit on the way here, which I really hope to God we don't do, because pits are not cool. They are not cool, brah. And dodging these mines is a must do as well. And I forgot all about the bees. Oh, I didn't realize that beehive was there when I ran past. Anyway, I hear it. There it is. I'm surprised I was just about to say, I'm surprised I haven't got hit by that yet. Because I was... Right, and I'm back. Right, sorry about that little thing. Basically, as I was saying, it's a good... I got hit as soon as I saying it's a good thing I didn't get hit. But dying made it out a little bit better for me, because I can get a better camera angle. Now, you see that lone plant on that little tiny little island on its own? What we need to do is basically we need to go up to it and kill it. Doing so will teleport us away from this level, which allows us to go to the next secret passage, which will bring us back to the level Road to Ruin. Now, you guys might remember Road to Ruin. Yeah, it's a good level, yeah. Well, remember how we couldn't get the normal clear gem of the stage way back when you first accessed it? Well, now we can, because this will lead up to the other pathway, which will allow us to get the gem, the boxes. Woo! So let's do this. Now, I can't remember if I actually showed off the bonus of this stage or not, so But yeah, by the way, be careful by here. So you see that where that Wumpa fruit is right by here? It's meant to signify that there's a TNT crate right by here. Now that is a bit of an evil move on Naughty Dog's part. So just be very aware of that, because that can catch people off quite easily on the first time round. I just don't like it. But yeah, that's the secret passage. We're back at the beginning of Road to Ruin. So I'm just gonna play through a level, and if I already shown off the bonus area, I'm gonna show it off in this part now. And if I haven't shown it off yet, if I have shown it off, I'll just catch you guys at the end of the warp room. And we're back now. If I haven't already shown this off, I still need to look that back. So anyway, this is the bonus room of Road to Ruin, and if you look in the background, it actually looks like Cortex's island from Crash Bandicoot 1, but silhouetted. I don't know if it's meant to be, but it does look like it. Anyway, the gimmick of this one is you got a lot of these boxes, these exclamation mark boxes. You just need to hit them in the order they show up to make the platforms to the next area up here. It's really, really easy. I mean, it's nothing special about this bonus room in particular at all. There's a lot of stacked crates, and I like me some stacked crates. Lots of Wumpa fruit as well, which basically means we get more than one extra life by default, chances are. Yeah, we got 2 extra lives out of this. Can't complain. Especially considering most LPs have like 80 or 90 lives at this point, so... Well, most LPs that I've seen of this game anyway. It's been a while since I've watched one properly, so... Anyway, that was the bonus room, so I'll catch you guys at the warp room. Don't you just love backtracking because you missed a box? Or 2 boxes in this case. I know I do.
Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something is not right with his statements. Beware of the trick.
Beware of the what? Beware of the what? So yeah, that's I can't believe I missed 2 boxes. Anyway, that's that from now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, I appreciate a like or comment to the video. And when we return next time, we will be taking on the next level of the game called Hard Crash. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye!